Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're getting into something really specific but super important: how we check our body's hormone levels. We're focusing on testosterone testing right here in the UK. Our mission today, using sources like Blood Test UK, is to understand how it all works. Why are there so many rules, and why are men and women treated so differently in this process?
Exactly. You can think of it like this. Testing is a really big job. And to get it right, you need different rules for different people. It's all about making sure the results are true.
Okay, let's unpack this then. If someone in the UK is going for one of these tests, what are the rules they absolutely have to follow?
The rules are pretty strict, and for good reason. First, you have to fast, so no eating for about 8 hours beforehand.
8 hours, okay.
Yeah. You also need to avoid any hard exercise the day before, no heavy gym sessions.
Yeah.
And definitely no alcohol for at least 24 hours.
And I imagine staying hydrated is important.
Oh, very. You need to be well hydrated. All these steps are about getting a clean and stable sample.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. And this is something our source, Blood Test UK, points out. You can follow all those rules perfectly, but things like the season, where you live, even your lifestyle, they can still change your numbers.
That's the part that surprises people. The context matters so much. A test taken in winter might look different from one taken in summer.
So it's not just about what's happening inside your body on that day, but what's happening around your body too.
Precisely.
That brings us to the next big point. Why the different rules for men and women? It seems like a number is just a number.
But it's not. The biggest difference is that doctors use something called reference ranges.
Like a benchmark.
Exactly like a benchmark. And men and women have totally different benchmarks. Men just naturally have much higher levels of testosterone.
So if you use the wrong benchmark,
You get a wrong guess. A misdiagnosis, it can lead to all sorts of problems.
and what about age? That has to play a part, right?
A huge part. For men, after about age 40, their numbers usually start to drop, but it's a slow, steady decline.
Okay, the slow decline.
But for a woman, it's much more dynamic. Her levels can change a lot because of her monthly cycle.
Right.
And then menopause changes everything again. So the testing has to account for all of that. UK case studies show that timing the test correctly for a woman is just as important as reading the results.
So why should you, our listener, really care about all these details? The fasting, the seasons, the different charts. What's the real benefit here?
The benefit is, frankly, getting the right health and not the wrong one. When doctors use these custom-tailored approaches, it helps them find problems much more accurately. It just cuts down on so many mistakes.
So it leads to better treatment plans.
It leads to custom-made treatment plans, and that means better health in the long run. That's really the key advantage that Blood Test UK highlights with this kind of gender-specific testing.
Okay, let's do a quick summary. We learned that checking testosterone in the UK isn't simple. It needs specific rules for prep, and it uses different number charts for men and women to make sure the care is, better.
It really is all about getting a personalized picture of your health. And that actually raises a really important final question for you to think about. We know from our sources that lifestyle things, like a poor diet or a lot of stress, can change these important levels. So what's one small, healthy change you could start today to help support your body's natural balance?